この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Teeaboo, and good morning. And it is morning. It's early and it's cold, and I've got hot tea. I'm drinking a poo air, which is stanky. No, it is kind of stanky though. It's a fermented tea, from China, and it's really yummy, and it's warm, and that's the most important thing. Much love, y'all. Glad to see ya. If you've been watching these along with me, then you'll have experienced a bit of a break between the last episode and this one. But if you're just finding these in the future, that won't exist. So it'll be kind of odd that there have been so many like weird interrupts and me talking about breaks and being apologetic about them. I'm not going to do too much of that here because I really want to just turn my attention to ReZero and start this week off by watching some of the dang show. We're in a really cool place, and I've kept it on hold because I know that the next thing that happens is going to be cascadingly fucking wildly interesting. And I want to be ready for it. And now I'm ready for it. It's been all over the place for me in my real world experience life thing. Kind of gotten yoinked out of reality in some interesting ways and some not so great ways. I've bit off a lot more than I can chew on a bunch of things, and I broke some of my teeth. And that's okay. It's okay. I'm not doing this in quite the way that I did a while ago when things all fell apart. I'm doing it much more carefully, and things are falling apart, but only as I put them back together. Anyway, blathery wathery, I said I wasn't going to get into this too much. I want to see what happens in this past life world place for Amelia. Because we've been set here and stuck here in ReZero for a little while. I've wanted to turn my attention to it fully. I haven't had the wherewithal to do so until now. Now, as she engages finally for the real time, we know narratively that this is the time when she's going to either overcome this trial or fail. We've built up to it in that sort of a sense. So this is the real time. And now we're really going back into her past, and we're really seeing these memories that have been crystallized, frozen, locked away in ice, kept away from her. We're finding out what happened in her childhood. And yet, as I've said in the last couple of episodes, the mysteries seem only to take root deeper and bloom greater and more interesting flowers. Like, what's really going on here? You know, we dive into this backstory stuff and it fleshes out some of the reality that Amelia experienced when she was growing up, Mother Fortuna. But then Betelgeuse is here and he's not what we expected. So what happened between then and now? Unclear. What was he actually after then? Like, what was he actually worshiping, pursuing, and trying to be? And why was his cult, like, on the outs with so many people? But then there are things actively hidden. Something about Amelia is special, and she must be kept secret and safe. But she's also a bit of a danger. Maybe everything else needs to be kept safe from her. After all, there were some apologies made for keeping these people in the forest like this. And it's kind of unclear exactly why they're being restricted like that. It seems like it's kind of for their own safety, or maybe for everyone else's. And then the object. The thing that I think is going to be most pivotal going forward. The object. The doorway? The Narnia fucking bullshit? What's that? What's that really about, huh? And how does it wire in to the tale that we're telling about who Amelia is? The one that's relatable? How does it wire into our like archetypal dream world understanding of reality in a fun and interesting way? I'm not sure, but the story of the young girl, young maiden, who goes and is told by the authority figures around her for her own protection because she's special, not to open the special box that has all the scary things in it. And she goes and she opens the fucking special box that has all the scary things in it because she's a fucking person, right? Curious, interested, alive. You can't restrain something like that, can you? Isn't that sort of the nature of life itself and part of what makes it worthwhile? Sort of growing outside of the box that you're kept in? Um, Hofstadter in Gödel Escher Bach would talk about that as part of Gödel's incompleteness theorem. He draws this parallel between this mathematical theorem that says that you can't ever define a system within itself, essentially. Like innately, the rules that define a particular system can't be within that system, and so there are always things outside that box or outside that system. It's a really hashed up way to explain it. I understand. Um, and if you understand it better and want to throw a better explanation, the comments exist. But like that spiraling out, that growing out of the box, that bursting through the concrete is life. It's curiosity. It's humanity. It's existence. You can't expect that to be confined, can you? There are some like really ancient stories that follow the exact same type of parable setup. Some of them aren't fem coded. Some of them are very human coded. Prometheus, the first of us, goes and does something the gods tell him not to do. But Pandora opens her box. Slut. Just open her box for no reason for anybody. Ah. Eve. Biblical Eve. Judeo-Christian biblical Eve does the same thing. You're allowed to do anything you want in this garden except that one thing. Don't open that can of worms over. Oh, she opened the can of worms. Ah! And into history we go. Endless suffering. It hits something on that vibe. There are some Japanese stories about boxes of spirits and doorways to places too. But what story are we telling here? I won't make the mistake of thinking that the story that we're telling here has to be lined up with the ones that I know. Just because it uses some of the same symbology, and just because the author is clearly aware of some of what he's using, doesn't mean that it all lines up. Also, that doesn't mean that those things won't be useful in terms of figuring out what's going on here. 'Cause those deeply coded symbols are kind of cross-cultural and they're sort of wired into us in lots of interesting ways. The idea of the child who goes out beyond the rules of the system and is simultaneously destroying things and also being really valuable because they bring in the life that revitalizes the system and they are the hope for the future and stuff. That's fundamental human shit. If your society doesn't have some element of that, then there won't be any respect from the elderly or the authority figures toward the youth. They'll just see them as useless and dumb zoomers, which is almost exactly what's going on now here in the present moment in our real world as we speak. Because, well, the youths are opening the freaking gateways to eldritch abominations and gods are being born anew. Maybe we should figure out if that, maybe they've got the answers too. Maybe there's hope in there somewhere. Maybe in this dark world of black mirrors and horrifying screens, there's actually the ability to connect and communicate or something like that. I believe there is. That's why I'm trying to do it, you know? It's like putting your beliefs into actions. It's kind of a thing that I'm trying to do. That's part of the reason there's been so much delay on this and other videos is because I'm trying to put my beliefs into action. And there are a huge number of my beliefs that are put very effectively into action by getting here in front of the camera and doing stuff. But there are a whole bunch that I've been totally neglecting for like 6 years in order to exclusively do that. And I kind of need to like figure those out too. You know, the like, I believe that you should be a real person involved in your community and in your environment and like and doing stuff and learning and growing and figuring things out in a real world sense as well, and I haven't been doing that enough, and so I've been doing that more, and it feels really good. As a metaphor, because I feel like ReZero has a bit of a spiritual connection to some other shows, to Mushoku and some other things. Once upon a time, I swore on this pair of teeny tiny paper scissors. Teeny tiny scissors. I swore to use my channel and my voice to fight back darkness and malaise. The ending of things, the falling apart. Whatever that force is. Don't like it much. I think we're the spirit that fights against it, that cuts through truth, cuts through to the truth. Was inspired at that point by Kill la Kill and scissor blades and things like that. This past weekend, I spent a lot of the weekend. I didn't intend to, but I was called somewhere to help someone, and I had to. Like seeing Belt in trouble, or Amelia overwhelmed, or I don't know. I was called. I went garage sailing, and I ended up at a house where a woman was trying to sell all of her dad's tools because he'd passed away. And his shop reminded me a lot of my dad's shop. And guys who knew what those tools were coming in, and they were taking advantage of this woman because of her ignorance. And she was letting it happen. She didn't know better. And they knew better, and they weren't telling her. They were just smiling and being very pleased about the deal they got. It pissed me off a little bit. So I offered to help. And I offered, because she was really overwhelmed by some of the big tools, I offered to help her sell those on Craigslist and Marketplace, and she gave me a cut. I made a lot of money over the weekend. Really cool. But I was called there, I think. I had to do it because she was really sad about the idea that some of her dad's tools were going to go to the junk guys or get left in the house. She was really sad about it, and I was really sad about it too. And now each of those tools is in the hands of somebody who's going to use them. That's really important to me. But I bring this up because a long time ago I swore on a pair of scissors. And I spent a while not recording or doing stuff really effectively. And my hope is that what I've done is improve my actual reality, my ability to parse things and to function well in a way that's going to structure out the next chunk a little bit better. And so I introduce you to my symbolically upgraded snippers of snippers of truth. Where the truth at, motherfucker? We're coming for it. These are sick. These are the biggest tin snips that I've seen, and they're dope. They feel dangerous. I feel scared to have them near me, and I like the feeling. I like that feeling. They are a deadly weapon in every shape, form, and manner of the word deadly and weapon. And I'm pleased with them immensely. And so our little family of truth-cutting scissors grows. So stupid. This is why I don't record this early in the morning. This might be why I should record this early in the morning. Because this is kind of the vibe that I used to bring pretty often. Because I would roll out of bed and start recording like a ding-dong. The whole point of that stupid metaphor is to say that I think that the work that I've done in reality is going to help a little bit. We've got a lot of truth to cut to here in this story. I don't know if we're going to get any, but I'm really excited to see how Regulus Corneus jumps in and enters the fray here. I'm really excited to see what happens in the past that could have set up the present in such an interesting state. Let's go ahead and dive into episode. I have to do a drawing. Ooh, a marker. I don't normally do that. I just grabbed it, so. Yeah. So, okay. So it's just the nature of like the hand stroke that I've been doing, but the curve to it, the way it like it to my eye or my weird non-view, I haven't drawn anything in forever. It's like warped. I get pulled in. It's sketchy, shitty garbage, right? It doesn't make any sense. It's warped and twisted. Wrong. And she's just in the center of it. Like pulled into this Vanta Black space. Yay, I did a child scribble. Yay, 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 yay. All right, here we go. Season 2, episode 18 of ReZero. 2 versions, picture in picture in the description, timer on YouTube, early access on the Patreon, beep beep timer. Yeah, but why so much? Hmm. Yeah, give us the deets. Yes, you do. She was there. Yeah. Hmm. Flashback from a different angle, though? The original Ryuzu? I'm too loud. It's too early in the morning. It's too early in the morning to be this loud. What the fuck? Betty? Betty, they were friends? Whoa. I'm sorry, what is happening? She doesn't say stuff. What? What? I want to pause. There's nothing I can say. There's nothing I can say. Oh, she's so soft spoken. How did you know? Because she knows everything. But a spirit. Mother. Fuck. Betty. Like a daughter. Okay. Ooh, if only. Oh my god, did they become friends? She's wearing the cloak too, right? Isn't it? Is it? No, it's different. It's her own design. Is having a discussion inside? She'll be back when she okay. Come on, Betty, you gotta soften at that. She just following her? Yeah. She doesn't have anything else to do. She doesn't have anything else to do. She's just bored and lonely. Not that she'll ever admit that. Oh, this is too cute. What's gonna go horribly wrong? Well, I guess we know. She gives you so much shit, but she's actually great. She wanted this so much. Yeah. Now you're overstepping. Well, she does it anyway. Friends. Friends. Whoa. Betty is freaking sisters with Ryuzu, basically. Hello. Are you the one having discussions? Oh, he's so young. Not a fan of the Mathers family name. Yeah, we're finding out the juicy deets. I'm sorry, what? That was the Roswell of several generations ago? Ugh. You know, just drank her piss, it's fine. Oh, yeah. So, but she was just walking the face of the earth then. Yeah, it wasn't even really you. That's so weird. That's exactly what's happening. They're really good friends. Yeah. Yeah. And we're not even getting the other side, the inside side. Ah, came along. Amelia, right? The true reason for its existence to take care of and protect her? Or perhaps. All right, here we are. His voice actually so good. Oh, they're meant to be under the same umbrella. For some worthless spirit? Somebody sent me a picture of this character. I was supposed to include them in the OP thing. Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you? She high up in the church? She must be. So what's her fucking deal? The key and seal? Pandora. Is that her name? Is her name Pandora? It must be. This isn't gonna work. Whatever the fuck we just did, it's definitely not gonna work. Oops. Boku, 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 boku. You don't care about anything but yourself, asshole. But what the fuck? I'm not worried about you, man. I'm worried about Pandora? Yeah. We saw her eat those icicles. Is this how we lose him? Something like that? Alright, man. What's the key and seal? Is Amelia the key? Is the seal the object? I swear, I swear. Oh, God. No, god damn it. Let's find out. Okay, he's holding the line. What? Oh, that's he's gonna take the authority or something like that. This is where he becomes. Probably. I don't have the ability to adapt to this? Whoa. The tree. Flugel-sama. And so he takes on the darkness, the authority, or whatever it is, and he is lost. Full self-sacrifice in order to become strong enough. And she just loves it. She just loves this. Yeah, she's like crying. What wild shit is she witnessing? Ah. Oh, the invisible hands. A tragedy. A sacrifice. And he's gonna fight to the last. He's closer than any of them can get. He's closer than any of them can get, huh? What I see is love. She's just gonna like end him or something. Vanity. In the name of the Witch of Vanity? I hate her. This lie you utter. Oh. Boku, 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 boku. Oh, that's bad. What's his deal? Yeah. He's buying time, too. No, we know what Juice will survive from here. I think we need to know about the other thing. So mean. You've got a mission to accomplish. People are counting on you. So we leave this. It's got to be where the thing is, right? Okay, we're here, we're here, we're here. Self-sacrifice, yeah. But she knows where to run away. She's run away from here before. It's not you, darling. Oh, jeez. She can't impart that. See the love that she had for you. Remember, I think I said something about not liking Archie. Amelia. She's the seal? Sons of bitches. Even that woman. Who is she? And to name her that? She wants to open Vanity. Mm. You're gonna give her the hairpiece? Dude, you're fucking told, Archie boy. The mission, the mission, the mission? I know there's hope, Pandora. Like, I stop refusing. Oh, real mother. I think that's the idea. She hasn't been able to have those because she hasn't remembered. Now she finally can connect to that person. And now that's true. Mm. Mm. Leah. Yeah, there's something about crying alongside your child self. Having remembered love and loss. Oh. Ah. Ah. Fuck. Fuck. Oh. God, better cut off that leg or something. Oh. Truly, all the world is coming to get you. Oh my god, it's still going. Fucking run. Oh shit, the white flowers? Okay, and he's gonna put on a strong face and use his body to block. You're not alone, you're not alone. She's getting pretty close to alone. Cause you're gonna hear some shit. Oh, fuck. I was wrong about Archie. Archie for life. Archie the homiest of homies. I was fully wrong. Fuck you. Fuck you past me for not believing in the boy. Is that episode? Oh my god, there's 7 minutes left. Course not. Hmm. Oh, she loves feeding his. I really don't like him. Oh my god, please don't get fucking killed here for this, Mother Fortuna. Yeah, this is not good. Boku, 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 boku. Hey, please shut the fuck up, ass clown. Here. Eh, feel, feel, So we're doing this again, huh? Unto a fine mist. And then? Yeah, but then? And then she's gonna, like, reappear or something. Wait. No, 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 no. To save you, dum-dum. Yeah, she cares about you. Oh, it's true love. Oh, that's so fucking tragic. That's so fucking tragic. Y'all are being so cute and you're both gonna get murdered. Or no, just her, because it's gonna be brutal for him. That's why he was talking about Mother Fortuna the whole. Dude, I'm waiting for Pandora to reappear. I'm really scared. What the fuck? Just casually plants him in the ground like a freaking tree. Yeah, get the fuck out. You did your job, asshole. What? 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 She just reforged reality. What? Should not be here. But I shouldn't have. Huh? She reversed causality. That's some fate garbage. No, because she wants that. Wait, how far back in time are we? Can she warp Amelia back? What the fuck? What are we dealing? What? Oh, oh, on the order of return by death. She's one of the others. Causality warping. RBD is the only thing that's been able to do that. Uh-huh. The day Beetlejuice laugh. Oh, it's still going. Oh god. We're gonna arrive at the thing. Oh god. Oh god. Oh fuck. Oh god. Oh shit. Oh no, she's gonna try to save the world. I know what that is. Fuck. Fuck. I'll no, then you'll leave my family alone. Lost? Spirits? Spirits. Why do they want why do they want her to open that gate? Maybe it steals some hope too. Why are they lying though? Or is she just projecting? They're nodding. All for the dream. They're lying. To bring about a glorious potential future, an impossibility. And so tricked and blaming yourself. The tiny child stands before the door. And she's here! Bathroom. Tragedy is the name of the game in this episode. Self-sacrifice that feels futile. Tragedy. True tragedy. Star-crossed lovers who can never be. People trying their best and their best causes or creates destruction. The end of their own peace. Their desperate attempts to salvage things in the last minutes, in these last moments, have ripple effects that are cascading down into the present. And it seems like the only person who's in any sort of control over the circumstances that we are engaged in is Pandora. Whatever her ability is, it's on an order that we haven't seen yet, except for one person. Our person, our Subaru boy. Subaru, through death and return, has the ability to change the past, causality, reality, in a way that only he can comprehend. And she has something else. Should. By reorganizing a should, she can rewrite things into the past. Now we're on another level. We've been fumbling with our special power that's unique and special against people who have all sorts of big real world powers, and we're just barely making it through with our power that metaphorically is trying again. It's repetition, it's learning, it's practice. What the hell is that? What the hell is that? I don't know. What the hell is this? I don't know. We've woven a second set of gigantic mysteries in to our already existing background. There were a lot of things that I thought might have been revealed by finding out about Ryuzu Meyer's backstory. Betty being friends with her and part of this whole shtick. Daughter of Echidna straight up revealed direct exactly. Did not expect. I also didn't expect it to be unfathomably cute and for me to fall in love with these characters and Betty's like total Tsun attitude and all that shit. Damn. The real reason for the sanctuary's existence. And we leave that piece of the thread here to pick up later in order to show the real world. This fucking guy, but it is her reveal that is truly scary. Because I ordered him to. So her gown is like diaphanous silks. She reminds me more than anything of Serie in Frieren as a highly powerful religious figure who has ulterior motives themselves and believes themselves above and beyond everything. Vanity is one of the things that she references. And it is just her fuzzy eyes. The way that we actually shoot and show her, reveal, then it's click, 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 like all these little bits and bobs, and then it's everybody else's reactions, and those are all broken up, and like the timing is wrong, and then we just hold here and her eyes narrow. And then it's this and a slow pan up. And finally we show her. And in that, bring the key and the seal here. So the witch's cult can fulfill its long-cherished desire. Pandora. Hate, rage, murder, death. Apologized to my brother and his wife, so she killed Amelia's parents. We kill her here, be gone forever, and it completely doesn't work, and she just reappears. We get Boku Boy Bokuing his way around. And so Juice reveals a little box, and he is not meant to be able to adapt to it, like not chosen by it. He's entrusted with it. Calls out to Flugel-sama, the one who planted the tree, probably. asks for forgiveness, for he knows that he's sacrificing his soul for this, or something like it. And so he tears himself apart to gain the power that he needs in order to protect the people that he cares about. And she thinks it's beautiful. She loves it. Why? I don't know. But this fucking slaps. What you see here is hope. This is my debt. If I am worthy of spitting up blood, I see love. This is maybe my favorite shot in it. The spiraling, warping, twisting energy around him. I love it. I will not allow it. And so she says, in the name of the Witch of Vanity, for your resolve and steadfast will, I grant you the title of Sloth. And we spread them apart as far as can be. I don't want a title. And at this point, we have to turn our attention away, right? Because we've got other places to be. Look what he's putting himself through. We have to watch this. Yeah, but the answer is somewhere else. We've got to go deeper. So we watch them break apart. And there's something. All of the lessons that Mother Fortuna tries to give in these last moments are the ones that Amelia needs to hear most in the present and has never been able to hear because she never heard them in that child moment. She only ever saw the answers that she came to that everyone said were not true, but she couldn't see a different answer. Where she said, it must be my fault. It's because I snuck out. It's because I wasn't good. That's why everything's falling apart, right? It's my fault. That's why everything's falling apart, right? I did all of this. And everyone around her says, no, that's not true. Because they refuse to put that weight on the burden on the shoulders of a child. But it is true, isn't it? It's not because Amelia was bad. It's because the world is hard and unfair. She is at the center of this. She is craved and cherished. And if she were not here, things would be different. And she knows it. So how do you how do you turn that from destructive self-blame into something more useful? That's hard. Or in the real world, what if you're a person with some particular struggles, and those struggles mean that some of the people around you who you relate to heavily are going to have to take on extra weight, right? Because there are certain things you can't do effectively for yourself. So if you're going to live a good life, you're going to have other people who do that. Are you a burden to those people? They'll tell you no. But what if they're telling you no while actually carrying the weight, and you know that they're carrying that weight? Doesn't feel like a no, right? So how do you navigate those sorts of situations where your needs actually do impact other people and it doesn't stop you from having those needs? How do you navigate the love that is inherent to the kinds of people who fulfill those needs for you when you can't do them yourself? Love, something like it, kind of the only way. Amelia is a child. The world is collapsing around her because of her in lots of ways. And yet we cannot say that it is her fault, for she is a child. And she's going to take actions in this next episode that will probably lead to cascading events that have created a lot of hardship for a lot of people. Death, even, that have been counterproductive toward her intentions. And they are her fault. She caused them. And yet, can they be her fault? She's a child. A pressured, terrified, desperate child. Now she's in the hands of one of the most crazy, weird, manipulative, fucking powerful people on this planet. standing in front of a giant doorway that seems to contain something scary. Amelia's going to have to face what she's done. And more importantly, what was done to her. One of the things that she's learned was done to her was love. A lot of love was done to her. A lot of sacrifice for her. A lot of care for her. And she gets to see that in this episode and she gets to cry about it. Please don't want to be alone. Please, I don't. She promises I'll always be with you. She calls her a liar. And they cry together. I love how we split these frames with the child on the left and Amelia on the right. Because here she becomes... Here she's a weeping child, right? But here she's a Madonna. Yeah. Here she echoes a Madonna to me. There's something in that that's like knowing in its somberness. There's a grace to experiencing it for real. We've had Amelia like really hard cry, ugly cry, and here she's graceful crying as she incorporates a thing that's beautiful. That's the feeling that I get. Why? Is it my fault? Is it because I left my room? Was I bad? He says, no. Was I bad? Is that why everyone hates me and I end up alone? Shit, dog. This is one that we gotta actually take a second to unpack. Fuck, because this is a real feeling that real people have. How do you... The world is harsh. And people treat each other really badly sometimes. And then abandon each other. If you're in a situation where you are a little much, you've got a little bit going on, people will drop you like you're hot. For real, for real. Cruelty, casual cruelty, man, shit exists. I'm dating someone who's experienced a lot of it and has integrated some of this as their idea. It goes like this. Everyone treats me really badly and I end up alone. Is it because I was bad? It's probably because I was bad. I must be really bad because this keeps happening. When it's really just patterned in based on some really early traumas and then some continuous seeking of people who fit certain archetypes. But it reinforces and it reinforces. And when you believe that everyone is going to hate you and leave you alone, and it's your fault because you're bad, man, you will make that happen. You will endeavor to in order to make reality line up, right? To line up correctly. Because otherwise it feels wrong. Was I bad? Is that why everyone hates me and I end up alone? Everyone doesn't hate you. They don't hate Amelia. You can see how she'd interpret it that way. Most people don't give a fuck about you. Don't let it get to your head. Don't be Regulus Corneus, right? Boku, 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 me. Not really about that. Damn. But we see the harshness and the fear and the trauma that's being instilled in Amelia in this moment. How she's growing into the person who's never going to trust that. How Archie says everything in this world exists to bless you moments before he is taken away. And the great serpent is here. He knows. Why is it here? Doesn't matter. He grimaces and he holds a fucking smile for the little girl. Because he loves her, because he cares. So she runs for the trees. You won't be alone. He dies believing, with hope in his eyes. Each of these characters getting Amelia past the next line, past the next. The hope for the future, the hope for the future, the next one. In their own way, just as Subaru steps on his previous lives, they are acting as those previous lives, sacrificing themselves to be stepping stones for this future they believe in. Maybe not me, but the future will happen. Maybe not me, but one of the children, the youth, the possibility, the chance. And it comes back to what we said at the very beginning about that hope for the future, that hope that is the children, the youth, the young, the chance to save them, to progress, to believe that they might have some chance at finding the hope in the darkness, navigating the strange future that exists when the garden shatters. Because this garden is shattering and the people in it are going up in flames. And they are pushing Amelia out to safety, believing that she might survive. Her perspective is so interesting, and their romance is so interesting. Please wait. Don't you feel something? And he scatters her into dust mist. And it doesn't fucking matter. They're so cute. They're so hot. I wish that they had forever. What the fuck? What the fuck? She just floats down for fee-fi-fo-fum. And then she says, Bishop Cornelius should not be here. He is in his own mansion, surrounded by his wives. Pop. And we're back in time space to here, and she's also over there at the other place. But if she's over there, does that mean that she beat them already? Hold me to you and let me feel the extent of your resolve. I hate her. I hate her. I don't hate her as much as Regulus Cornelius, but goddamn, I don't like her. And the spirits, little spirits, guide her to the gate. Are they part of this ploy? Are they part of this game that's being played? Do they have some other reason for wanting her to go there? Is it perhaps, just to throw this out there, if this is a Pandora's box, and it seems to be given the name of the character, something like that, and she's desperate to open it, like really wants to open it, not like Pandora where it's just like, well, I guess I'll open the box, I'm curious. It's like this lady fucking wants that box open. Maybe has to do with her witch thing, vanity, something like that. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe she just wants to be the one who does it. I don't know. Unclear. Also unclear what her superpower is. Scary as fuck. Opening Pandora's box, or the stories that we've mentioned, Prometheus and others, that relate to it, are origin stories. They're creation of reality stories. They're foundations of the world stories. They're ways of explaining why things so fucked up, but also that there might be hope at the bottom of the box. The whole idea of Pandora's box. It's got all the bad feelings in it, and one more. Lets them all go, and they all go out into the world, which locks one down and holds on to hope. That feeling Betelgeuse was just talking about. The feeling that seems to be driving each of these characters in turn. The feeling that really is at the centerpiece of what keeps us going for another loop, what gets us up in the morning, in the beginning of the day, and makes us believe that there's hope. That's the Pandora story, the original one. So maybe these spirits know that this world is stuck. It's locked down in some way. It's been like the darkness and the scary parts have been locked away. And the evil forces are trying to open them for their own reasons. But maybe they just should be open. And the great acts, the great stage play of good versus evil that will cascade across this world eventually should be just allowed to happen. And we should hope and believe in ourselves and believe that we can do it. And maybe what happens is through manipulation and belief in safety, Amelia opens the box and releases something, spirits, something like that, generating something about the present. And in a panic over having caused that, cascades out her magic and freezes the forest, including herself. Isolates herself away, leaving things stuck and frozen till the gears begin turning shortly before the events of Subaru actually arriving in the world. I'm not sure. There's something to that. I'm not sure. But I think I'm kind of expecting great darkness and a little dash of hope to come out of that weird gateway. Let's go ahead and watch the episode and we will find out. Actually, I'm going to split these. So I'll say thanks so much for watching this episode of ReZero. I'll see you very shortly for the next episode, which I'm going to record right now. And I'll see you in it if you're up for watching it, because I sure am. Thanks for joining me for this one. Let's watch episode 19 in just a second. Much love. Peace.